Are you stuck at a yellow rating and want to get to more than 1500 yellow fast? I've got you. Let me introduce you to the Scotch Gambit. This is how we play the Scotch Gambit. We first start the game with e4, they play e5, then we play our knight f3, get reply knight c6, then push our pawn to d4, they take our pawn, and then push out our bishop and grab the center. We have successfully oriented the game into the Scotch Gambit. Now what if they push their pawn? Simple, we'll exchange our pawns and then we'll take out our bishop, and now it's a safer position for us that we can castle in the future moves. What if they take with their knight? We'll exchange our knights, then we'll take out our queen, check them. They'll push their pawn and it's like the Damiano defense and we'll win a rook. It's a very big mistake. Now what if they push the other pawn? We'll simply push our pawn, grab the center, and we'll have a much better position than black. What if we play different moves? So let's get first into the Scotch Gambit position. Then we'll push our pawns to threaten the knight, it will go back, and now we'll lock it with the queen. If they push their rook's pawn, we'll take back our bishop one fold. If they push their pawns, getting in a better position, we'll also do the same. If they push their bishop, we'll threaten it, and now develop a better position for our knight as well as our rook. What we saw were the applications of the Scotch Gambit normal variation. Now let's look at the second variation, the minima defense. We will start similarly as we did before. e4, e5, knight f3, knight c6, d4. Then we'll push our bishop out and we'll start the minima defense by pushing our pawn. If they take the pawn, we'll develop our queen. If they take out the knight, we'll simply take it. Generally, it is not a fun position for black. We can aim for the rooks, rotate the bishop and the queen and take greater advantage. Let's have a look at the third variation of the Scotch Gambit, London defense Gowring variation. First, we'll start the game as a Scotch Gambit's normal variation. If they take this pawn, we'll develop our bishop, and now they develop their own bishop. If we push our bishop's pawn, then we'll start the Gowring variation. Now, if they take our pawn with their pawn, we simply castle to the king's side, and again if they take our pawn, then our bishops are developed, now properly arching forward. If black pushes their pawn to prevent our attack, we'll simply push our knight and grab the two squares. If they push their knight out to prepare for a castle, we'll sacrifice our bishop. If they take our bishop, now check with the queen. They have only one option to defense with the knight. We'll exchange our knights, and in this position we'll not take the rook because we are not for material profit but to checkmate them. We'll take the pawn. Black has to play king e7. We'll check with our queen. Black has to go other side. Now check with our rook. To defend, they can push their bishop, but it's a sacrifice. Again, their knight, but it's of no use. Now we'll check with our queen, push them to a corner, and simply checkmate them. There are many more variations of the Scotch Gambit. If you want me to make a part 2, let me know in the comment. Have a good game. Bye.